All right. Good morning, everyone. It is Fat Frog. We're playing on Valguero Ark Survival Ascended, and we're getting our gear back. Last I was just checking on my animals on the other maps, so we just got to get our gear back because we can't transfer gear quite yet. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing pretty well this morning. Kind of a rainy, cold October day, which is pretty normal. Which is kind of nice to see normal out there in the weather world. Grand Mammy Perp, hello. Good morning to you. Okay, so what else do I need here? So where we last left off, we in the live stream though we got a castroides, so that we can collect some wood and add to our temporary base situation. Okay, I need some boots. Should have some boots here of some kind. There we go. And there we are. And some meat would be good for right about now. Excuse me. What happened to all my cooked meat? Must have... I don't know where it went. Let's go make some more then. Let's grab some wood and get underway here. I am not hearing the game audio for some reason. That is weird. Let me look at my settings. All right, let me see if I can figure that out. Desktop audio is not working. Okay, because I am Ark media player, media file. I don't want this. Let me... Okay, that's that. Always got to be something, right? Let's go into settings, see how my audio is. Let's crank that up. Maybe that'll help. No, I'm still not hearing anything. I don't know if you guys are hearing it. Here, let me screen capture. Put that up there. Is that working? No. Let's see here. Sorry for the delay here. Default audio monitoring auto. Maybe no. It's try that. No, that doesn't seem to work. Monitor off. Weird. Maybe this is it. Nope. Media player, media file. Oh, that's what's going on. I don't have... Okay, that's not working. Sorry, this is taking a minute, guys. I need a source. Screen capture. Media player, screen capture. Should be... Just a second. Well, that's weird. I'm not sure what the deal is here. Yeah, no sound at all. It's not coming through my recording. What the heck? There's that. Why is this a thing? Default. Does that work? No. Well, this is annoying. I'm sorry about this, guys. This is what happens when I try to change stupid things. Okay. Anything else that I can do? Why wouldn't this come through here? What's that? That was something. Don't worry about that. And then Bluetooth maybe. No, I don't want that. I don't want to have to start up a whole new live stream here to try to fix this issue. I don't understand why the desktop audio is not coming through. It doesn't make any sense to me. Makes no sense at all. You can hear my game? I can't hear my game. That's weird. I can live without hearing my game, but it seems like it would be a bad live stream. Weird. Why is this not? No. No. Freaking me out. Okay, well, if you guys can hear it, that's fine. I don't know why this has to be so difficult. All right, so I am going to go find, I guess I'm ready to go other than, and you wanted to get some more meat, right? So I have something to eat. So let's go ahead and take our raptors out just on a little bit of a meat run here. Let's grab this guy and let's go. All right. So let me know if you're still hearing it, because I'm not hearing squat. At least you guys can hear me. All right, so that guy was some 31 meat, but he's a hungry little guy. All right, let's grab this guy. Probably going to need an Anki at some point here. I don't know why things have to be like this. All right, munch, munch, munch. Oh, we had to pick a fight with a 135, of course. Oh, I gotta get my spyglass out. Left that back at home. Popped it on. This guy's a tough little booger. Let me know if you can still hear me, please. All right, munch, munch, munch. Hear the game. We're just gonna go for it for right now. But it's another 135. How's the health? We might have a problem here with our poor little raptors. But this will give us enough meat. We can hear the game? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't hear anything. Well, that's weird. Oh, well. I'll have to figure out why the monitor sort of thing isn't working. All right. Hey, Matt. Hello. How are you? By the way, hello, Pixie. I always have to have some sort of technical issue. That's what happens when you're over 40, is you just have technical issues all the time. Don't know how to operate the VCR. All right, that'll age me quite a bit. Okay, let's go. I suppose a lot of people really haven't probably experienced VCRs in their lives much if you're of a certain age these days. All right, let's grab the melee. So this might be interesting because I don't have any audio cues as to what's happening in my game. So I might get completely wrecked here. Oh, here's some mutton and some weird dust coming in. I think we're going to leave the mutton alone. Game sound is coming through. Interesting. Okay. All right, let's leave these dudes down here. Let's get this meat starting to cook up. I don't know. I think the game wants to embarrass me. I think that's what's going on here. Me and the game just wants to screw with me. All right. Anyway, here we go. Lighten the fire. I think what happened was I was trying to add another channel. And yeah, so things got screwed up. All right, so Nitro gifted me a super nice beaver saddle. So we're going to take advantage of that. We're going to take this guy and we're going to go collect some wood. Looks like those trees like just respawned, I think, since we came back online. So let's get this beaver going. Probably got a ton of levels. When did we tame this? Friday. Grab a little food for it. So how's everybody doing today? We're going to move on from our little flustered start, and we're going to have good success, I think, here in the game. So we got 232 wood so far, so this is pretty good. Gotta set up some feeding troughs and that sort of thing. Let me know if the game is too loud, because I did crank up the master volume. I can't hear it for whatever reason, but you guys can. I don't know why. Freaking OBS. All right, so we're maxed out on weight here, so I think that's just what we're going to put into this guy so that we can collect some more trees. We're going to try to keep this guy alive because we're not probably going to really, you know, do any breeding or anything like that. This was a wild 140, and I think it tamed up at like 98% taming effectiveness or something like that. So I think it had some pretty good weight to start out with, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go up here, grab this. All right. There we are. Cool. This is weird playing without sound. I'm not that unused to it. Is that a word? Unused to it? I am kind of, I have been, I do play sometimes without sound when I'm doing just sort of maintenance type activities and whatnot. All right, so we're going to build a wooden starter base here. Grab that. Other thing, though, is we do want to, I don't know how much, probably want to at least double the size of this thing so we can get the proper stuff in here. Crafting stations and whatever. And then we have automated Ark, so we really need to make a terminal to make this part of the thing easier on ourselves. So let's go do that. I think that might be made in our, no, oops, I saw it just there. There we go. What do we need? Metal, raw metal. I don't think we have any raw metal. So let's go find 5 raw metal, beaver. There should be, might just have to, might be faster to go down and collect some river rock, but we'll go see what we can find. Grab some trees, get ourselves 5 raw metal. Got a bunch of metal ingots, so that's nice. I don't know if there's any. There's a T-Rex over there. That is not the direction we want to go. I don't know if there's any metal nodes nearby. But I'm not seeing anything. I'm going to grab the Pteranodon. and head off that way so that we can build that. Morning, Greenebean. Enjoying playing Val this weekend. Sound volume is good. Excellent. Hey, Green, if you're just tuning in, I had a flustered start because I cannot hear anything that is going on. Now, I can't remember, if you whack these guys, do we get metal? I think we get metal if we hit it with a Doedicurus. I think that's what I'm thinking. Nice to have some obsidian nearby, but I got to watch out for these. I don't want to hit these parasaurs and start a parasaur fight. Alright, so I think... There we go. Alright, so let's head back. I'll grab that Pteranodon and then we'll go get the 5 metal that we need. Christian, hello. Hello. Good morning to you. Okay. Yeah, so I can't hear the game sound. It's kind of annoying, but at least you guys can, and I don't have to try to screw around with it now. I can fix this situation at another time, but it is odd. Okay. Ooh, there's a red drop too. So maybe we'll grab our PT and head off that direction. I'm not sure when that thing came down, but we do need some better gear. So if you're new here or new to my Valguero streams, I decided I'm going to do all my progression on stream here. I thought that might be interesting. My gameplay time is limited, so it kind of works out nice that way. It makes it a little bit more interesting for me as well. So that guy can just sit there. Let's grab our PT. We should have 2 of them. I needed to move our Pteranodon, or take a Pteranodon to one of the obelisks so I could transfer servers and feed my creatures on the other maps off screen. So I'm going to try to remember to go collect that guy at some point. We'll see what happens. So the thing I was trying to set up, which probably screwed up my sound, I have no idea how it would, was I was trying to set up a little bit of a slideshow. So I added for those in the know, I added a different media source, and that seems to have somehow blocked the game sound from coming through. Weird. Tons of aloes here. I wonder if they're going to change the aloe spawns. There's just so many friggin' aloes. Look at them all. Alright, we're going to fly as long as we can. Now we got the stamina kind of built up on this Pteranodon. Hopefully nobody else grabs it. I think there were 7 other people playing on the server when I launched here. I don't see it. It may have despawned. Like I said, I didn't know when it dropped. Oh well, let's grab a stamina up here. And then, well, I haven't been over here before. Look at all these ruins. Wow. So we just kind of flew right over the top of this guy here. I haven't been here. We got to check this stuff out. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Kind of a messed up face on these guys, but that's cool. I like how the sort of gold plating is sort of worn off of them. All right, so let's go find ourselves any old metal node. We just need 5, but we'll grab whatever we can carry and head back. Is there any other drops nearby? Doesn't appear to be any. If you make it up to the Wyvern Trench, I did put a small turret tower, just needs ammo. Okay. That sounds good. I will do that at some point. I don't have a fabricator to make the ammo for it quite yet, so I've got to kind of wait on that a little bit. I'm not seeing any freaking nodes. There they are. Ooh, here's a bunch. This is a good metal setup here for when we get that far. Oh, like I said, we only need 5, but we'll what this Pteranodon will carry, which probably is not very much. Let's harvest this one single node here. What is everyone else up to who's playing on the server? Because I don't know. Obviously, I'm quite a bit further behind. Let's see if we can. We can't even fly with what we got here. So let's split this stack. Let's see if we can dump a quarter of it and still fly at a reasonable speed. Yep, there we go. You didn't have to dump too much, but 50 or 25 or whatever the heck that was. I can't remember. There's just the one wyvern trench. It kind of has, if I remember from ASE, it had kind of like, it was sort of segmented between wyvern types. Did it have fire and ice? Was that it? Or were there two trenches? I can't remember how it worked. I think I just explored it once. I don't think I even tried to nab any wyvern eggs there. I think my favorite wyvern trenches that I can remember are on Lost Island. I like the way those were set up, where there was an ice wyvern trench, and then there was a trench for the others. I think it had all the other ones available, and what I mean by that is poison, lightning, and fire. Okay, so now we can build our little terminal deal, and then this is going to help us do the automation, which is what we need in order to speed things up a little bit. Okay, so let's grab this sucker. We'll set this up, because now we can set it up to, let's exclude structures, campfire, storage box, preserving bin, workbench, mortar and pestle, confirm, close. But now we can, boy, it just slurped up everything already, didn't it? I don't remember telling it to do that. Okay, so what I need is everything that needs to go back in the preserving bin here. What do we got? Yeah, soups. Got some gifted, some extraordinary kibble from Kennedy the last time we were playing. And we probably need some wood. Probably emptied that campfire out, right? There we go. Whoop, crashing. No, it didn't empty the campfire. Interesting. Well, let's load that back up. Very good. I'm in the midst of working on a secret project. Oh, cool. Glad to hear it. Cheddar Cheese, what's up? Hi, Cheddar. We are on day 3. So this is the third day I've played on Valguero. And we're going to finish this starter base and start looking for a more permanent spot and collecting resources for that. There are 2 sections to the wyvern trench. Ice wyverns are on the outer trench, and fire on the inside cave where the artifact is. Oh, okay, yeah, so I kind of remembered that right. So there's just a fire and ice, which is kind of nice. Remember to like the stream. Yeah, thank you very much for pointing that out. Okay, so that's a good start. I want to get feeding troughs going on here. So let's see if I can do that. I just need crafting trough. We're just going to do the vanilla one. Apparently I need to learn that one too. That's so stupid. There we go, feeding trough. I don't know if I'm going to... I don't really know if I'm going to set this whole base up with a fabricator, so maybe I won't. I do need that guy. Maybe I won't add too much to this base. Wood, metal, thatch, fiber. Metal. And then fiber was, or excuse me, did I grab thatch or did I grab the wood? There we go. All right, 1 feeding trough coming up. So I think I'm gonna put it down here. think that'll work out all right. There we go. Put that in there. I got to remember to exclude that from the automated Ark so it doesn't empty it out for me. Confirm, close menu, grab some berries here. I need some mijos for myself. Any taming that I might want to do. Where'd my mijos go? I thought I just... There they are. That's better. And then I gotta put this stuff in preserving bin before I forget about it again. Oh, I don't want that in there. That's silly. Gotta lighten this load here. There we go. And let's grab just a little bit of meat here for my raptor friends. And some berries for the other guys. Right. That's what I usually do. Okay. Good start. So we got a lot of wood already with just one beaver. It's definitely worth the time taming this guy up. All right, let's move on. Let's see if we have got a few more trees around here to collect. The other thing that we could probably really use is Argentavis. So I think we're probably going to go look for one of those to tame. We like to get a high level one. I'm not probably going to screw around with trying to build a trap and all that kind of garbage. I just need something that will work out. I think if we're using a Pteranodon, we should be able to chase it down and do that kind of stuff. We are going to need some more narcotic probably to make trank arrows. So let's eat some of these bushes to try to get some narco berries. Oh yeah, 86. That's pretty good. Horse is running from something. Yeah, there's a lot to run from around here. That's the other thing, is I cannot hear if that T-Rex that's over there is getting close. But it looks like he's keeping his distance, which is good. I don't think these raptors are going to be able to help me a whole ton. The trees are kind of sparse around here, so I might need to, which is the reason why I want to get to Argentavis, so I can take this beaver around a little further. Let's grab, well, that is so many berries, man. There we go. Didn't get too much wood, but this is a good start. Okay, bury it up here. Let's grab our spoiled meat. I think that ended up over here. Yep, spoiled meat probably, right? Tons of spoiled meat. Let's grab these narcotics that we got, these trank arrows, and then we're going to need that. Ooh, there's another thing for the preserving bin. Excuse me. That guy. All right. Yeah, that goes in there. Not that we're ever going to use a shadow stake tartar ever, probably in the game, but you know, it's kind of nice to keep that stuff around, and you don't have to craft it should you ever decide to later on. All right, let's grab this, and then while we're waiting for that to craft up, we'll convert these into trank arrows. Good deal. Let's make sure our Pteranodon is on passive for when we're going to do this. Passive flee, we don't want passive flee. Just regular old passive here. Why? Oh, there it is. Passive flee is something I've never really used before. I don't know why I would. Okay, so that is a ton. 35 is probably enough. Let's go ahead, put in a little extra for that, so we'll craft up those guys. There we go. Craft those 14. We shouldn't need narcotics for an Argentavis, especially low level one, but we'll bring some along. Never know, we might find something else that's cool to tame. We'll grab this cooked meat here, and we'll grab these. That's, whoops, we don't want that business. We wanted the extraordinary kibble. All right, I think we are in pretty good shape here. 49, 50 trinks. We just got to find some, you know, I think I'm going to put this guy, let's put him on passive in case those raptors get into trouble down there. All right, anything here? We're going to go check out this blue drop and see if we can find some stuff on the way there. Ugh, there's a couple of Rexes. I'm just kind of curious. 20 Rex. Another 20 Rex. It's kind of funny. Okay. Twins. BBonedust, hello. Good morning to you. How are you doing today? For some reason when I see BBonedust, I always remember to point out that there's a bunch of other YouTubers that come in and stuff like that. We got Greenebean, I think, is on. BBonedust. Those are some other content creators here on the server and whatnot. Nothing really great in here. Whoa, we're not gonna, not worth dying. Not worth dying from what was in there. Let's head over to the purple drop. Is it F9 that does the outlines? I forgot. What's the... it's one of the F numbers, right? Or if I hold down... Hold on a second. Well, that was not what I wanted to do. Alright. Right click for more options. Settings. Well, that's kind of confusing to see. Here, I think I can... Yeah, that's better. Show structure info, show diner. Oh, okay, we want to... Where is the outline colors? No, I don't want that. Crosshair one. It's not crosshair. Why am I... Huh, I'm not seeing the outlines. Is that a thing? Uh-oh. Are we entering in some aberration zones? I really don't want to do aberration stuff. Unless... Can we just come down here? Because we need fungal wood for our thing. I'm looking for fungus. Any fungus down here? Just waiting to be kicked off of this thing. I've never... I think in ASE I explored the aberration, one of the aberration caves once. Shift F5, that's what it is. Shift F5. There we go, now we got it. That'll make things a lot easier to find. A little too easy maybe. Appreciate that. So, oh yeah, thanks, special thanks to Dyer, too, one of our admins here, and for locating my character. So somehow, for some reason, when I logged in this morning, my character was gone. So I had lost my character. So thanks to Dyer for restoring that from backup. I'm gonna have to get some stamina before we go any further. There we go. Why is it so hard to find an Argentavis this morning? We'll go to wait. Alright. I think I have everything in order to tame some Argies. Other than I probably would be nice to have some better armor, because I am going to Probably get beat up. What the? Alright, what is in here? Actually, there's some kibble. I thought it said there was kibble in here. Oh no, it was just the kibble necessary for taming that aloe. Grab that stuff. Let's bolt. Mountainous area over by your base, which I think is about the furthest point I'm away from right now. Alright, yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything up here on the cliffs, so let's head over by Greenebean, which is, yeah, right in that direction. There's also a red drop. Somebody will probably get that before I do. And we might as well fly low, because who knows what we'll see down here. Other thing I would consider doing today is, that I should do actually, is hatch out some of the eggs I have. I have 1 Deinonychus egg and I think 3 Raptor eggs at this point. Aloe, aloe, aloe. Why all the aloes? There's a red drop over there. So we're gonna try to get this red drop. And it's becoming nighttime, of course. Tons of sheep on here. I guess this would be a good map for sheep taming, huh? Ragnarok's pretty decent too. Island, it can be a little bit harder to find sheep. Really wish I knew what the heck was wrong with the stupid. Okay, what do we got down here? Of course, we got a, what is that, a 145 T-Rex? Yep, sure is. Well, hopefully it'll stay busy with this. No, it's not going to stay busy for that long. Oh, and then there's a bunch of Deinonychuses down here too. I think that's Deinonychus. What do we got here? Whoop. Might as well take an egg. Can I pick it up, please? Alright, we got it. Is that going to do anything? Does anybody care? Doesn't seem to. Hey, get away from my ding. I've been waiting here. This is mine. Where's my guy? Who did I just steal from? Gladius. I don't mind. I was waiting for that. Somebody else probably got my my other thing. Gladius is a great name for a wyvern, though, by the way. Everybody else has got wyverns. Everybody else is way ahead of me. That's all right. Whoa. Whose wyvern is that? I can't see the rider. I can see the bird. Are they still after me? Oops. Why did that happen? I don't know. Maybe because I was hitting shift. Hopefully I just didn't change the group orders and stuff like that. Okay. Getting to be dark, of course. This is where we tamed our beaver last time. Let's add a little bit of this. Gamma up a little bit. There we go. Oh, since we're here, I hope I brought a cryo balls. Yes. All right, since we are here, we are going to get our Pteranodon if it's still alive. We left the other one down here in the at the green obelisk. Oh, I need water. That was the other thing I was going to do, was make a water jar. I had water skins and they're just kind of garbage, honestly. I'm just picking up rocks. Did I drink? Nope. Oh, I'm not drinking. There we go. 2 ways to drink. I'm going to write that down. Water jar, because I will forget again. All right, let's grab this guy. We've got to check out Bean's base here. So that's one of the skins, right, for the tribe tower. I'm not going to bother building a tribe tower on this map for myself. That's cool. Nice little base, too. A pretty little cottage. Got some awesome gigas there, too. grab our other guy. I haven't named anything, I don't think, other than the beaver, which got me demonetized. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's get you out of there, bud. Alright, is it safe up here? And we'll unfollow this dude. This is our backup Pteranodon. What the? Get back here, dude. There we are. Okay, follow. Why is that guy following now? There we are. All right. So we picked that guy up. Now, time to find some Argentavises. I think probably anything would do okay for me right now. So it's supposed to be up in the mountains around here. Is a Pteranodon? Plenty of Pteranodons. I just need something that can carry Alpha Rex. Hey, Green, you got an Alpha Rex by your base, level 100. I don't know if we need alpha bits to... Oh, here we go. It's a level 25. That's a little low. Like something mid-level, another 25. Is that a vulture up there? It's aggroed on me. Oh. Oh, it's a baby. I haven't seen a baby yet. Oh, the cute little baby. Alright, what do we got? Another, is that another 25 or the same? Are they all level 25s? All level 20. Wow, what trash. What trash Argentavis is. Okay. There's one. Level 20. Apparently it's like level 20s and 25s as far as the eye can see. A 130! That might be a little high for us. But maybe we'll give it a try. Get this guy over here. I should have grabbed... Oh, that was actually kind of close. There we go. Impact. Alright. See if I can... I still got it. I should have picked some flatter ground. Alright, probably be quiet as I concentrate here. Trying not to get completely mauled. He's not making hits here. Ah. Yeah, I should have definitely picked a flatter spot. If you do it right, you can just turn and not get hit, unlike what I'm doing right now. I'm getting the torpor. Torpor's way up. It's going to be running soon. Might be dying soon, too. That thing is getting pretty beat up. Whoa, it's off and running. Oh, that was a good shot. Alright. We're not going to probably land another one here. Alright, let's go after it. Hopefully it'll, if we actually do get it to drop, it'll drop in a good spot. That's not going to hit, is it? Oh my gosh. It did. What's the torpor? Oh man, it might go down right now actually. Alright, just one more. So hopefully... Okay, we'll let it get real close. So that it falls. Oh, no! Bob and weave over there. Oh, he's smart. That's not going to hit, is it? Oh, it did. No! You bastards! You jerks! Ah! They killed him! What jerks? There. Barrel rolled that sucker. All right. Well, we're going to have to wait to heal up a little bit till we go for another one. That was so close. If that guy hadn't have swerved, I would have dropped him right on top of me. Oh, man. You always have a alpha something near your base. Yeah, I got demonetized for when no one's got a big brown beaver. But that almost worked. That freestyle tame almost worked. At least I don't feel necessarily vindicated, but I got plenty of arrows left over, and I got a whole nother crossbow, so we can do this. How bad is my armor? Armor is not great. We can certainly take out one of these 20s or 25s that are around. That might just be enough to get us started for today. All right, what's this dude? A 25. Let's knock him down. Let him finish off this this guy first. It's a level 55 score. Whoa, what are you doing here, buddy? Whoa. We might kill it is the only thing. Alright. One more should take him down. Right? Down he goes. Alright, then we'll have something at least. We can go looking for some better stuff. What is... Are you kidding me, Jerboa? Oh. Alright, I'm not going to waste my kibble on that guy. What are we going to need for this guy? I don't know. 8 mutton's probably going to be enough. If 8 raw meat's enough, then 8 mutton should be enough. Okay. So we're going to leave that dude, and then I think, let's see, head back to base. Let's see if we can find anything on the way back. I want to get this armor repaired. Maybe we'll get some, we'll move into some other stuff. By that I mean, we'll get hide armor for everything. I don't like chitin armor. I just don't like the way it looks. It also makes you really hot. So I think we're gonna skip that for right now. Level 90 quits. Dyer, hi. Thanks again for recovering my character from a backup. Much, much, much appreciated. I'm glad So today, after all my troubles, I decided to actually try loading the game up, make sure and it worked about an hour and a half before the live stream, and then I didn't have a character, but Dyer was able to get it back for me. That's unicornish looking, but it is not. What is it? Level 25 Rex. I'm glad he fell down that way. But anyway, so we're back online, and then I started this game, and I can't hear my game audio. Apparently you guys can, which is great. But I fumbled around with that for 5 minutes, all flustered. Let's go ahead and make so we have flat gauntlets, so we'll switch to those. That'll give us quite a lot more armor. I don't think we've picked up anything else. And then let's grab this hide and this stuff, and then we're gonna switch to, I think we got hide boots. Yeah, we're gonna switch to hide boots, so double our armor on the feet. And then I think, do we need okay, yeah, and then we need a hide hat here, double our armor that way. Do that, put that on our noggin, and then I think we're in good shape that way. Well, I can repair this, right? No, I just need some fiber, right? Thought I could do this on, there we go. suppose I could just hit R. Alright, so now we're ready to go after something a little tougher as far as Argentavis is going, but our crossbow is pretty mangled, so we should probably repair that. We should probably make a few more arrows before we get too far. Let's go grab some flint and whatnot. Only thing that kind of stinks about these rocks and stuff that are over here. Well, there's another. I thought it was the original Rex that fell down, but I guess it's a new Rex. You get all this sand from these rocks that are up here. What's that thing? It's just an Ovis. Just need a few arrows. Some flint. Probably have plenty of flint actually back at the base, but why not? We're getting the, I don't know if it's a bug, but our saddles are wearing out. They should be fine. We will need some, I think, thatch and wood to make arrows. Should have grabbed that red drop when I was over there. Where is our Argentavis? We weren't getting the taming thing last time either. I don't know what's going on with this game. I really don't know. No such creatures. All, no, not baby creatures. All tames. Our Argentavis is gone. So something killed the Argentavis. Did that scorpion get up there or something? That's too bad. Not a big loss with the level 25. I'm here for arrows, is what I wanted to do. Thatch. Do we even need wood for? Let's just go craft them all. And then we'll fly down. We'll make some more trank arrows too. There we go. And tranks. Craft all those. Okay. And then we had... Actually, I'm going to keep this focal chili because that'll probably actually be good for our taming purposes. Let's put this guy back. We don't need that. These things we don't need to be carrying around. Oh yeah, we got, what did we get for this guy? Oh, it was a level 20 Deinonychus. Did we have eggs in here? Or did they all get back? I'm just going to keep that egg for right now. We got an extra one of these dudes. That can go back. I think we'll bring that along if we need it. Alright, feeling good about that. We're going to need... Actually, this guy's a smithy, isn't he? Alright, so let's do this. Manual sort. It's a manual assortment, so we just need some metal here. I think that should be our limiting factor. Alright. This. We might need some more flint, actually. Alright. What do we need? Wood. Forgot our beaver was a smithy. I thought the Equus was a smithy, but the Equus is a mortar and pestle. Which is fine, but there we go. Boom. So we're ready to go. Other than, yes, water jar was the thing I wanted to craft up. Let's learn a canteen if we haven't learned that. That'll also learn us a water jar. Not sure what we'll need for that. I think, is it just cementing paste and crystal, I think. There's a cementing paste. Crystal must be somewhere else. Do I not have any crystal? I guess I don't have any crystal. I should have some back at the other thing. So I guess I got to go down to the old raft anyway. Let's grab this guy. So my health is back up. The Pteranodon's health is back up. Be ready for another Argentavis tame. There we go. Water jar. There it is. Hide was the other thing we needed, which we don't. I guess we took a lot of. Oh, there's some hide. Okay. And water jar. There we go. Made a couple of those guys. So much better than a canteen. There. Got that guy filled. And we'll fill that guy as well. No, we didn't. What did we do? We just dropped it on the ground, right? Derp. E, not 0. And let's go back in here, I guess. Alright. I don't need all those arrows, I don't think. Oh, we got a primitive ghillie mask. Nice. Alrighty, let's go. This guy's thing burnt out. Should we repair that right away? Let's see. What are we going to need? Flint, wood, stone. Should have some wood around here somewhere. No, we don't. Alright, there was some. Yeah. Here's some driftwood that hasn't respawned yet. Just grab all that. Very good. Pretty safe here on the beach. Mr. K, hello. Good morning. Boom. Still have some metal in here. Grab this, repair this. Might as well repair our hatchet as well, since we're here. What do we need? Hide. There we go. That's better. Alright. We are then in good shape to continue to try to get ourselves. Whoa, Rex. Just as I was saying, it's safe on the beach. Fly, dude, this way, away from the raft. There we go. Is he coming? Ugh. All right. Well, let's just get out of render so he can't smash our raft. Yeah, real safe on the beach there. Alright, we'll head up this way. So we did knock out a 135 Argentavis, and then it immediately got eaten by a pair of saber-tooths on the ground. And then we knocked out a 25, and then something happened to it before it could tame up as well. I think it got eaten by a scorpion. Or it might be alright. What's this dude? Level 25 Rex. Bunch of aloes. Is it dangerous enough over here is my question. That's a Pteranodon. Somewhere around here is where things got knocked out. There's bugs and bees. I think we knocked the thing out right around here somewhere. So I know there was a scorpion down here somewhere also. Oh, look, it's a baby Pteranodon. Whoa, it's a 145 Pteranodon baby. Kind of wondering here. Ugh, why don't I have a bola? Do I have the stuff to make a bola? No, I left all the hide back there. Like a fool. Well, maybe that thing will be around in a while. Level 100 Rex. This map seems a little more. No, it's alive. It's under attack. Alright, let's put this thing on passive. See if we can knock down this 85. 85 would be a lot better. Doink. No. Total miss. Another total miss. I was doing really well with the hits. We'll see. Oh, it's got a baby somewhere. Hopefully this has some decent weight. You know what? I'm hearing it. Just barely. Yeah, I'm just barely hearing this thing. So my game audio is working. I don't know. Gonna need a bunch more arrows here. How are we doing? Ah. Alright. What was the torpor on this thing? Alright, let's go chase him down. Hopefully he's going to go in a spot that is not too dangerous. This looks rather herbivory down there. So we might be okay. That's not going to hit. Try to head him off, get him to go back where he was. There he goes. Can't shoot off the back of this thing. Oh, there's another bird. What is that guy? Just out of curiosity. Lost him. 60, I think it said. Only double digits anyway. Ooh, that's a good spot. Keep heading that way, buddy. No, he's not gonna. Hey, there's a hit. Well, I thought he was gonna fly into that. That's not gonna work either. Alright. That's the problem, is I don't have anything that can maul this thing. Or, you know, maul like this guy. Clear out the... What level is this? 55. I might be able to kill this. Before it kills me, not... not especially well. Alright. Your Argentavis was killed by a Carno. Okay. It was a level 25. Alright. I don't know if this is the guy, but we're throwing an arrow into it. This is a different one. Well, this is a level 20. We'll see if we can knock it out anyway. We might kill this guy. You should fall asleep now. There you go. Anything else around here? It's going to maul me. Okay. Alright, we'll give this guy that and see if we can find that 85 again. Or 80 or 85 or whatever it was. That's him right there. Boom. Yes. You're flying away. Flying to me. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Not used to using crossbows anymore. Oh, that's a good hit. That might knock him out. No. Gonna take one more arrow. Get him. I should do some pretty cool maneuvers here and you know, like with a parachute, like jump and parachute and stuff like that. Okay, let's see if I can hit it from here. Maybe. Boom. Oh, took off flying. That Pteranodon's gone and bleeding. That's not good. Ugh. Hey, he's down. What do we got around here? I don't know. We got trikes trying to kill stuff. Terrorbird. That terror bird, yes, is dead. All right, cool. What do we need here? 3 kibble. So we're gonna do kibble on this guy. And this guy's on fire. No, he's not. All right, let's see if that other one is around. The other thing is if we can locate that 145 Pteranodon again. All right, so there it is. There's the... No, you don't. No. God dang it. At least I got some hide now. There we go. You jerk. Well, it was only a 20. I think that was a level 20, not even a 25. All right, did we kill that thing? Okay, so we got some hide out of this business, at the very least. All right, let's get some bolas. Crafting up here. I think we can do that. Can't we? No. What do we need for bolas? Is that fiber? Yeah, we didn't bring any fiber with us, I think is the problem. Good thing fiber is pretty much everywhere. All right. Other thing I want to do, so let's get that going. Yes, bolas, craft as many as we can. And then let's see if we can track tames in progress. No creatures are in progress. All tames. Uh-oh. Okay, so the original Argentavis died. That much. What? Oh, no. Hold on. All right, I'll be back in a minute, guys. It looks like me and the Pteranodon are not going to survive, though. Early game stuff. Well, kind of early game. All right. Well, it's showing my Argentavis is taming over there, so that's good. We want to go to the simple bed, which is on the raft, because that's where our recovery stone is. I'm assuming the Pteranodon is going to die, and also the Jerboa. I forgot I had a Jerboa. Okay, well, I got all my stuff back at least. Only issue is here, I don't have a creature in order to get back to the other base. Okay, so that's up there. We're going to run for it. Should be okay. Let's turn on the spyglass so we can try to avoid stuff. Took my focal chili, which should make us run faster. So I think we're going to be okay. Should have picked up the recovery stone and brought it with me so that I don't have to do this again. But we'll do that. This is working out pretty good. Anybody after me? I don't know. Was that a wolf and I just ran past it and it didn't care, or hyenodon maybe? I don't know. Alright, while I'm waiting to stamina, I can put the couple of pieces of armor on that are still left. Alright, let's go. Oh, hello. Yeah, we gotta watch for that Rex. Wasn't there one over there? So, whoa, hello. Well, we survived. We have to jump. So that could have been worse. I thought I had that other pteranodon on me, but I guess not. I still want to find that other pteranodon, though. Alright, so we got to put away some of this heavy stuff, because... How many bolas did we end up with? Just one? I think we were crafting them when I fell asleep. But now we've got a few. Put these in here. Can I repair those from the terminal? I can't because I'm out of hide? That's not true. I can see that I have the hide. I guess I just can't repair them in here. Or there's some sort of leg going on. Definitely want to repair... I think there's just some leg going on. There we go. Yeah. Did I just see a message? Something died. We're going to want some more dino balls if we have them also. There they are. And put these guys back on. Okay, let's repair this dude. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to take some of this hide with me so we can do repairs on the fly if we need to. And let's see, this guy can go in here. Alright, so that's good. Did I grab the pteranodon actually? I surely did. It's really nice to have an extra one. I'm hoping... Let me check the tribe log rather. Name your tribe. Okay. Apparently naming your tribe kicks you off of a pteranodon. What the heck was that all about? I don't know why I had to name a tribe. Oh, maybe because of my lost character being revived. Oh, today is pretty comical. Alright, so it's not going to tell me what died or what didn't because of... okay, this guy, we're going to do stam, a couple stams, and then I'll wait here. Okay, yeah, I gotta go get the recovery stone. Let's do that. Let's put that back at the top of the base before we forget. That's a good idea. Pick up the recovery stone. We'll go... What is... Oh. You're still following me. So let's... Jeez. Oh boy. Unfollow. I think our Argentavis tame is going to be okay. I'm hoping we, excuse me, that we'll find the that Pteranodon. I don't know why I'm in here. There. Okay, recovery stone back down. We'll head to the last death. Hopefully we'll find that 145 Pteranodon. We got 6 bolas, so definitely can restrain it and then and knock it out if it's still sitting there. I kind of doubt it'll still be sitting there. And then it also had a baby, which would be nice. How's our stamina? It's not as good as the other Pteranodon. I'm assuming I'm assuming the Jerboa is dead and probably the Pteranodon too, like our tame one. Unless it got like knocked off the cliff or something. That's about the only way it could have been saved. A lot of Pteranodons around here. Why bugs? Why are these things aggroing me? There. This is pretty chaotic. Alright, so where was my death again? We had an indicator just now, and it's gone. Or am I just blind? Alright, let's go to the map. For some reason our death isn't showing up. Let's turn it on, that's why. Let's click that. Alright, so our last death is over here. And if it's not, things aren't dead yet, or right now, they will be in a second probably. By the way, is this 20? Oh, here we go. Is he under attack? Come on, buddy, let's go. Oh, the Pteranodon may have survived. Or might survive. Too early to say, really. Don't want to jinx him. There we go. Unfollow. Ah, not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Alright, let's get you in a dino ball. Real quick. Just gotta get... There it is. Well, what did you have on your person? Just a bunch of garbage. I don't know where you picked that up. Interesting. Unless that was from something else. Okay, so... we were able to get that guy. And then I think it said the Argentavis was still taming, if I remember right here. Or no, it is alive, and it is down that way. Oh, okay, it's showing up on the map now. I think that's maybe because I clicked it. We'll see what happens. Alright, so... are you being murdered by anything? Nope. Alright, what did we end up with weight on this dude? 23 points into weight. Seems pretty good for 85. And that weight translates into 584, which is pretty much where I've got my Pteranodons up to. Alright, let's get this guy in a cryo. Boom. Or in a dino ball. Alright, I'm going to see if I can find... I don't remember which cliff side that 145 was hanging out at. Is my only issue. Oh, there's some weird steps up here. So let's fly around these cliff bases. I think I'm done taming Argentavis for today. We're just going to go with what we got. How did you survive? Jerboa! Good to see you. Can I please pick you up? Thank you so much. I can't believe the Jerboa survived. Oh, something killed this guy. Did the Pteranodon kill him? I guess it was only a level 15. I was thinking, you know, this thing's going to be a real tough thing to tame, but I guess not. Or, you know, a tough thing to survive. But maybe the guy did. Maybe the Pteranodon killed him. Saved the Jerboa. No, wait, the Pteranodon's on passive. That means, but the Jerboa was not. So maybe the Jerboa killed him. Lux, hello. All right, so we got stuff back. Got got plenty of meats and stuff. All right, I wanted to do I want to get in this guy's inventory, and we definitely want to feed our jerboa. He, oops. Back to this. He definitely deserves the berries for surviving. All right, let's see if I am going to get real lucky and find that Pteranodon that was a 145 still sitting there, just chilling. I have no idea what cliff it was on anymore after all the shenanigans and deaths and stuff. We're just going to forget about these Argentavis, though. There was a lot of crap just happened. Oh. Because it had a baby. That was the other thing that was really intriguing about it. Alright, well, if I'm heading to new areas, it's got to be around here somewhere. I seem to remember that 135 Rex. Just completely stumbled upon it. There's Greenebean's place. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get lucky again. You sir are so lucky. I'd be really lucky if I found the 145. Now the jerboa and this Pteranodon are super lucky. I probably shouldn't. I am lucky. I probably shouldn't push my luck today, so to speak. Ooh, there's a Giga by Peko's base. I tried to make a kind of a where is it video for Valguero for the ASE version about where Gigas spawn, and I could not get the dumb things to spawn to make the video. Alright, so I think we're about to give up on our 145 Pteranodon. That's too bad, but like I said, I'm feeling pretty good about not losing everything. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to head back to base, and we're going to hatch out those few eggs that we have, as well as oh, there are oil nodes up here. Ooh, people are really oiling it up. All right, so we're going to head back to base. Oh, nice place to run out of stamina. Are these oil rocks? They look like oil rocks. Oh yeah. I thought hatchet was the way to harvest them. No, apparently pick is the way to go. We need a little oil for our base. Right? Any other oil rocks? There we go. There's a bunch here. So we're going to hatch those out, and then we're going to collect some resources for base building at some point. Maybe, what time is it? 11:25? I don't know if maybe we'll go for an explore looking for some fungal wood. Alright, I probably can't carry all this oil anyway. Yeah, I just need a little oil for today. How's my... Well, I'm starving to death. It's not good. Yeah, I keep hearing about the oil cave. Yeah, we're kind of maxed out on weight, but get rid of stone. How's that? That's probably about right. I just need oil for making some jerky right now. I don't think we're even going to get into a generator today. Level 15. Let's see. Ooh, that was a 140 Rex. 140 with a 20 hanging out. There's another Rex. Wow, it's Rex City over here. Make sure I got plenty of stamina. Get the heck out of here. Those are Peko and I's oil rigs. You can take some. Yeah, I think I got enough oil for today, but thank you. If I need some, if I need a bunch, I'll grab some. But I think we're going to keep it pretty simple here. And then we have our fuel consumption is low, so it's probably not going to need a ton of gasoline for for generator purposes. I feel like I got to fill in the void with more sound today because I can barely hear anything, any game sound on the game. All right, we made it back. Ooh, nice. We survived. All right, we'll put some oil in here to make that jerky, as I say. Do we have, let's grab the food or meat out of here so that I can cook that up. There we be. Get that cooking. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I won't build really a larger starter base than what we got going on already here. That guy. Yeah. Very good. Can use a little bit more meat here. All right, let's get our Argentavis out. I'm gonna leave our Pteranodon in here. Very good. How much did we get? I forgot we got these free structures. Oh, so we can expand the base quite a bit in a very kind of haphazard function with the stuff that we got from drops. So that's pretty good. You're in the ground. All right, so I got to build us or craft us Argentavis saddle. Argentavis. There we go. We need 150 chitin keratin. That might be a limiting factor, but we can certainly get that from the dead turtles on the beach, which sounds kind of weird. All right. Whoa. All right, so we got 22 keratin. Yeah, we're not going to have enough. I don't think there's going to be much more in here. Nope. All right, so we're going to have to go to the beach to get that. You just chill out in the ground there, Argentavis. All right, well, since we're right here, we're going to go for this thing. Anything interesting here? Got a saddle of some kind. Mantis. Probably not going to use that. Okay. Hold on just a second. All right, there we're back. Did we lose? Oh, look at all this free stuff here. I picked up some of it. All right, dead turtles, where are you? Dead Turtle Beach. I don't know what's killing all these turtles on Valguero. There must be something in the water. Should probably test for it. It's not natural for there to be all these dead turtles. Hey, Dodo. I think our Dodo's alive. So we need like 150 or something. That's 50. So maybe just 3 dead turtles. And that should be enough for making the Argentavis saddle. Oh, here's a couple of dead turtles. So as long as we can avoid... Oh man, we got... Well, I'm not going to need 9 water intakes. Drop those. Not that they're that heavy. I guess they're kind of heavy. Oh, they're mad at us now. Go away. I just want to harvest the dead turtles. They should be happy. No one wants dead turtles on the beach, and I'm just trying to clean them up. Oh, man. Just trying to clean up these dead turtles. Where are you? There'll be more dead turtles, I know. Apparently there's more dinotheriums as well. Oil caves at 4720. I'm going to remember that for next time. I want to see this fabled oil cave. Well, we're getting to explore some. Looking for dead turtles. All we want to build is a... Where are you? Well, we're kind of completely full here, so... whose base is this? I've probably seen it before. Well, they really got stuff going on here. It's Nitro's base. Hey, Nitro. Really got the Yudi business going on there. All right. Well, we'll get this stuff back and see where we want to go after this. This map does seem dangerous. I don't know. It's hard to gauge sometimes. I know I did pick a slightly more dangerous place to live, but the number of aloes and rexes is kind of seems a little ridiculous. I'll have to... The only thing is, like, when I have, like, these technical difficulties in the beginning, I have the ability to trim the live streams. Whoops. You know, like the video, but then it removes all the comments, which is kind of annoying. Well, it's very annoying, actually. Hello, Percoptodon. It's funny that this gate is like at least 10 times the size of my building, of my actual base. Just a simple gate. All right, anybody needs a mantis saddle, let me know, because I am not planning on any kind of mantis taming on this map. Oh, I got 88 gasoline too, so we're in. We got a good start on that. Map seems super dangerous. Okay, it's just not. It's just not me. Definitely keeps you on your toes. Is this Ark more buggy than Ark Survival Evolve? I've never played Ascended. I would say it's about the same amount of buggy. The only thing I think is different is because they keep introducing new maps. It introduces kind of new bugs, so it can seem a little bit more buggy. I wrecked the stupid RG tuna fishes, angry tuna fishes yesterday. I didn't know they snatched you off dolphins. I didn't know that either. Okay, so a little bit more meat. Put that in there. We're not quite yet ready for crafting up that saddle. The other thing is, though, we might have the keratin down at the bed down here, or not the bed, but the raft. Oh, look. Well, we do now. We got the keratin right here. No, don't punch those, you doof. Would really like to find a good pick and a good hatchet, but probably by the time I do, we'll have an Anki. And when we have an Anki, we will have less need for a good pick and a good hatchet. But let's check in here, see what we have. Yeah, we didn't have enough, but we do have a bunch. So let's grab that. Let's grab half this crystal because we didn't have any crystal back at the other base. Let's see what we have for weight on this guy. Yeah, we're pretty much tapped out, so let's head up that way. Cool. Then we can get the Argentavis. And, yeah. So does anybody know where the nearest fungal wood would be that I can, so I can start start collecting that? Okay, we need more hide. We need quite a bit, almost 120 more hide, which we might have had back down there too. Let's see what we have in the workbench. Nothing. That's all that's here. Okay. So I guess we got to go collect some more friggin' hide. Do not need all this spoiled meat right at this time. Drop this stuff. There we go. Just inside the aberration cave. So where I was earlier today, which is was off that way somewhere, I think. Okay. Well, I gotta get this Argentavis saddle situation figured out yet. Oh, there's some hide. Leave it alone. Boom. I think I missed it. Oh well. Let's see if we have enough hide down here. Otherwise, we'll take our little Raptor guys out for a while. They'll probably get some hide. Pink cave at 4056-ish. There's some fungal shroom trees. Okay, so that's oil. 4056-ish. Right inside and safe. Okay. Thanks, Lux. I'll be checking that out after I get this Argentavis saddle crafted. Alright, did we have any hide in here? 133. I don't want to really empty all the hide out of here, but I want to get this show underway. So let's grab that. And then let's grab as much of this metal as our little Pteranodon is going to allow us to get. That's about it. Just across the water from Peko and Rin's base, you'll see purple crystals. Yeah, I flew by there real early today. I didn't see any fungal wood to grab. I was a little intimidated by the place, I must admit. Okay, so we should have enough resources right now to craft up this Argentavis saddle. Oops, I gotta spell stuff right. Argentavis, there it is. Not so happy about the amount of hide it's taking, but what you gonna do? Grab these. Put that oil away and the rest of this stuff. Alright, so I think we're just going to go wait for right now, so that takes us up to 7:12. I'm going to go put these berries in here and see how we're doing food-wise for these critters. We only have one vegetarian out, really, other than the gerbo on our back. Okay, so where are you at? Okay, grab all this stuff. Put that away before we head out. We are probably going to need to get some more meat and whatnot before this day is out. I'm going to leave that stuff in there just in case we want to tame something. Alright, well, you're going to need a name. Pretty simple, I think, is what we're going to do here. We're just going to call you Start. Gotta have at least a label for these guys. A little bit of something here. Alright. Boom. And the map. So, Kennedy said 4056, which is... Let's go to the actual map. It's giving me a headache. Alright, 4056. I thought we were... Was that it? There was another place nearby. I don't remember where Peko's base is if I saw that. So it's right over there. There was... I thought there was some aberration-y stuff off this way. Was I completely mad about that? I see a weird thing on the map. 5640. Did I? 5640. So yeah, over here on the that's the one near where you doesn't have the mushrooms. Okay. All right, so we'll head over to this death area. Did I really die that many times in this game? Doesn't seem right. All right, well, we'll head off in this direction then. It doesn't really seem like I died that many times. Oh, I spawned back in, I know, and I had to... and I suicided so I could get back to my base, because I had a bed set up, but it wouldn't, for whatever reason. I probably just didn't select it correctly when I spawned back in. Okay. How we doing? This Argentavis doesn't have very good stamina, so we'll have to give a few points into stamina, I think. For the amount of fungal wood that we got to collect, though, it probably would be smarter to actually take the raft over in that direction, get the raft as close as we can, so we could use that as kind of a freighter or something like that. Hey, it's a 145 Jerboa. Alright, grab this dude. Where am I going? There we go. Because, well, we need 800 fungal wood, I think, for our first thing. And then also, we can grow it, I guess. But I kind of want to do this a little bit. I want to do it without the automated Ark. At least on this map. I think I would grow it elsewhere. There's a little starbait. So I said 4056, where you looked on the map was 5640. Oh. Well then, I'm a little dyslexic, that's okay. So 4056. I think I'd be alright here. So 4056 is very different. Obviously. There we go. We might not make it across without getting stamina. No, somebody's got the old steampunk stuff going on over there. Yeah, I definitely cannot remember where anybody's base is except for the lions and Greenebean right now. 38:57. Okay. Close enough. 2 degrees, I think I would have found it. But who knows? I don't know how small it is. Yeah, looks like I'm still headed in the right direction. This map is full of Allosaurus, just like Evolved. Oh, Lux, you were over there? Yeah, I don't really remember Evolve being that full of Allos, but maybe. As I've said before, I didn't play a ton on this map in Ark Survival Evolved, so. Alright, let's see if we can get enough wood out of here. If I keep it in the beaver, it should have the weight reduction, so I shouldn't put it on my character. So it would probably be easier for, to transport it that way. So we might be able to do enough to carry the thing. Let's see, does this guy have any? Well, here, bringing wood with you, which is not good. Probably just flew around by a tree. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to drop that. But if we don't need to, we won't. Okay. Probably could have left some of this stuff back at the base. What's this weight? 1,400. Yeah, it's not even showing anything right now for that 150 regular wood. Okay, let me look, see where we are now. We're at 52. So we just got to go up that way. So I'm guessing it's right on the other side of the water here. Oh, I think I see it right there, actually. I see purple. See if we can make it across the water. There's another base over there. Cool. It's really nice to see the map so populated by people and also everybody using the map. So I don't know how everybody else is feeling about transfers, but I would say, I was thinking about posting something on the Discord about like if people want to voluntarily put transfers off, that maybe those people could like have an alliance or something like that in order to, so the people who are at least more advanced, aren't necessarily like gifting people stuff, that they don't necessarily want, if that makes any sense. I think we want to continue the no transfers for a couple of weeks. I know. I mean, I would like to do that personally, but I also said that, I also kind of want to live by the, oops, come back here. We put it to a vote to do the 2 weeks, and I thought that we should stick with that. Did you fly into here? Oh, you jerk. All right. All right, so let's get you over here. You must be in the cave. Come on. I guess you're still in the cave. Let's get around this Bronto. Everybody's got rafts taken over here. That's kind of makes sense. All right, let's unfollow you. Leave you out here. Hopefully you won't get killed by anything. I wonder... These guys don't lose stamina in the water, right? Because I'm wondering if I could, like, swim back. Yeah, they don't lose stamina. So I could swim. I don't know if I can outrun a megalodon with a beaver. Maybe not. All right, let's see if we can find some fungal wood. Get a little berries for this dude. Let's get in here. We were talking in voice chat earlier. Sounds good to be. My opinion matters little since I have almost nothing on the other servers. I gotcha. It might just be Beard is the only one that wants to have server transfers. That might be the only person left. I know you wanted to originally, but I don't know if you've changed your mind or not. But it is. I like the restriction myself. Alright, let's get this guy. How much fungal wood can a wood chuck? Okay. So it looks like we'll be able to certainly find enough of the wood here. Alright, so let's do that. Gain some stamina and then just double check. Oh, that's the other thing is I've got to figure out. So I can't craft it today, though, because I have to enable that map. And I know I looked this up last time. I really should. Why do I have... Oh, never mind. Let me look at something. Just wanted to see... So a wooden one is going to take, 1,200? 1,200 fungal wood. Or it says fungal wood or regular wood, according to the wiki. And then the stone one, which I think is probably a better idea to actually craft, that has to take fungal wood, according to this. And that's 800, but then 1,200 stone. Okay, so I think we're going to keep the... Yeah. Hi. Marco. Hi, Fat Frog. Wanted to see if you needed an editor. No, I really don't need an editor. Is poison in there back out? Okay. So I'm going to start getting poisoned pretty soon. Can I get to these guys? I'll watch see if I can get these guys before it turns into poison. Looks like I can. There we go. Alright, let's back up a little bit here. Looks like we're... Oh, not me, Frog? Okay. Well, we got enough fungal wood anyway. So that's good. We just have to see if our Argentavis can actually haul it out. So we got plenty, right? Because we need 800. Whoops. Need 800. We got more than 800. That is 600. Yeah. Probably only going to need 1 or 2 platforms. All right, let's head up this way. All right. Well, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Tame a Therizino and name it Chainsaw. I'm not taming a Theri today. I'm not in really good shape for that. It's a good name for a Theri, though. All right, there's my Argentavis. If I don't have enough weight, I'm wondering... I don't want to risk swimming across the whole ocean. Okay, so we put a weight on you. And let's ride. Come on. Why can't I ride? Are you still in the cave? It doesn't seem to make sense. All right, let's get you off this direction. Yeah, I don't need an editor. I'm mostly doing live streams right now, so I don't need my videos edited. There we go. All right, can we fly? All right, this guy is very heavy. Let's dump all these berries. See if we can keep the narco berries, though. What else is anything else that might give us enough in weight here in order to fly a little easier? Yeah, I think that'll do it. All right, we just have, where's our base? There it is. It's a wide area outside the cave that doesn't allow you to fly. Okay. Yeah, it seems a little bit crazy, but Well, there's some like aberration kind of tree over there. That's interesting. One thing I could think about doing here is trying to tame some of the creatures that I haven't tamed yet in Ark Survival Ascended. I can't believe it, but I don't think I've like tamed any dire bears yet. Just some simple things. So if I need something with some, you know, some sort of utility, that is a pretty tree. I hope that tree can't be cut down. I'm imagining it can't be. Anyway, I'm thinking I should try to keep that in mind and try to tame something that I haven't tamed yet in this game. That's still, oh, that's another one. I want to see if I can find that. We're not flying through Greenebean's area, are we? Kind of close. I don't think I came over here, though. I'm still thinking about that 145 Pteranodon that I saw earlier today. Uh-oh. Running out of stamina. We'll be all right over here, I think. Drop them. There we go. 95 Rex. I think that Rex is about ready to die here. Alright, cool. Do I have enough stamina? Try not to hit anything, but I do want some meat and hide would be good to have. Oh, I got the... Uh-oh. Got some guys angry at me. Come on, beaver, let's go! We've respawned and regrow several times. Oh, that tree can be cut down, I see. Alright. Looks a little safer here. Good. And we got some weight. It didn't add a lot, did it? There we go. That's cool. So if we want to make 2 platforms, we should be able to just make one more trip to get fungal wood. And probably by the time we're ready to do that, this guy is going to have a lot more weight possibilities on him. That is a 140 Pteranodon. If it was wedged somewhere, I could knock it out. I don't have any... Oh my gosh. I don't have any kibble or anything on me, but we could get some prime and tame it. Alright, so if I can't build the platform today, what would be a good use of my time? Probably grabbing that red drop, which I think has a ring on it. But we're not going to get over there at this speed. And with this many people on the server, I think we can get across here. We're gonna give it a try. Too bad I don't have Pteranodon in my pocket right now. How close are we? We're only 600 meters from base. Definitely going to have to stop for a little stamp, though. If I really want a Pteranodon, I'm probably sure I'm sure I could find a high level one just floating around the beach here if I make a good enough effort for it. I don't need to be carrying around this turd. Okay, that'll give me enough stamina to get back to base. There we are. Go beaver, go beaver. All right, just 300 meters. By the way, I'm planning on streaming on Tuesday. I'm actually going to schedule that today. So it'll be normal time I usually stream, which is 11 o'clock Eastern time. But we're going to do probably about the normal time too. I usually stream about 2 hours. And so that's what we're going to do. Boom. All right, let's see if we can get... Let's go. See if we can get there. We can beat somebody else to it. It's a ring drop. Might be good. Might be trash. You never know. Might be have an Alpha Rex at the base. Oh my gosh. A lot of stuff in it. Boom. Alright. What's under attack? Oh, got a steely bird trying to get our stuff ready. That's a jerky bird. Let's see if we can kill this thing. Yeah, we got it. I don't know if it actually knocked any stuff out of us. Oh, you're still following me. All right, what did we get anyway? Oh my gosh, we got a 138 Rex saddle, a 55 Rex saddle, a 70 Udi saddle, 133 sniper. That's pretty darn good, I would say. All right, let's grab this guy. Unfollow him. I don't know if we have anything. Grab this guy. I know some people were after Rexes. If you guys, I'm not going to do anything with Rexes anytime soon, so if you guys want any of those saddles, just let me know. Anybody on the server. And then what else did we have? A Udi saddle. So if somebody else wants a Udi saddle too, I'd be happy to part with that. I don't know if Nitro's watching, but I know Nitro's got a bunch of Udis. If you want that Udi saddle, that would be a pretty good trade for, since you gave me that Castroides saddle, which is pretty amazing. I'm just going to hold them in here for right now. Oh yeah, I want to get me some more narcotic going on here. Just got a Rex saddle blueprint Mastercraft 65-ish. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. But this is because you were the one doing Rexes, right? Or you were inquiring about Rexes. So where's the one? I got a 138 here and a 55. So if you want the 138 and or the 150 or the 55, yeah, just let me know. I'd be happy to help. I'm not going to use it. Figure this stuff out. All right, let's hatch stuff out if possible. I don't have a whole lot of things I really wanted to get done today. Let's take these couple of foundations. We're going to put them over here. We'll put up a few standing torches. Got one over here already, so grab that guy. I don't know how much we'd actually going to need in order to get warm enough here. Let's see if we can get by with 3 standing torches. I don't think those guys have to be particularly warm. Standing. I know I learned them. How did I craft standing torches and then lock? Oh, maybe because my character got reset from an older save. That must have been the reason why I can't craft those guys up. Just some thatch is what I need. Are we really that low on thatch? Guess so. Come on, thatch. There we go. Oh, stone. Stone would be the other thing I need. Don't have a lot. And there, 3 of those. Did we grab some eggs? All right, let's start with this raptor egg. We might have an excuse me, might have laid another egg as well. But I don't think these guys should take too long to actually hatch out. So let's do this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. I haven't done this in such a long time. It's probably been years since I've actually tried to hatch out eggs with a campfire or a torch. Okay. Are you incubating? I can't tell. Okay, so it's current. Oh, I see. So we've got to be hotter here. Let me see if I can get it closer. Oh, current is 23. I'm confused. So I've got to be in this optimal range. Here, let's turn this thing off. Too hot. Okay. Let's pull this off then. Shouldn't be really hard to hatch out a raptor egg. It's still too hot. Still too hot. And it is incubating. Okay, didn't need any standing torches. There's one actually inside the building which might be affecting things. Alright, so what are we going to have for incubations here? 85%. It's going down real quick. So we should still be able to get these hatched out. There was it just the 2? I guess so. There might be another one. Ugh. There might be another one by this time down here. So let's go. Let's just go take a look at these guys. That's our female. Remove following to mate. Oh, that's our problem. Okay. So you are mating now. Okay, so we'll have a new raptor egg pretty soon. Let's go see about the Deinonychus egg. What's the armor? Did you hear that? I think it was a 132 or 3 or something like that. Alright, what about Mr. Deinonychus? Will you hatch out? We'll dump this level 20 on the ground, see what it does. I would kind of think it would be a little bit more finicky. Yeah, that thing's too cold. Alright, so we'll hatch out these raptors first. And see how that goes, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so let's put this stuff away. We never emptied out anything, so there we go. So all the fungus is in here. I'm going to grab these actual mushrooms. I don't think I'm going to need them, but I might as well put those in the preserving bin since they're a little harder to get. There's all our fungal wood. Oh, we got a bunch of berries here. Let's get those cooking. Made into some narcotic, so we'll have that when we need it. Another thing about showing everything on the live stream is some of it is a little bit boring. But some people also really like to see all the progression, so that's okay. we're going to do this a little different. I don't know. I'm thinking we're going to do this for at least a couple of weeks until things, maybe we get a little bit further. If we get a little bit more advanced and a little bit, you know, more crafting into things that might be a little bit more tedious, then maybe we'll do a little bit of stuff off stream. But for right now, we're going to do basically everything on stream. I was looking for the raw meat here. Let's get 2 stacks of that cooking up. And the other stack can be in the fridge for now. There we go. Clip for fun. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Just part of Ark. Yes, it is. I have some problems with Tech Launcher. Do you know anything about it? I actually don't really know anything about the Tech Launcher. I have not tried that thing out. Maybe someone else does in the chat, though, so you can always ask in chat. You know, you can always put your question in chat, and maybe somebody else will be able to answer it, even if I cannot. Okay, let's go take this beaver out for a spin while we wait for these eggs to hatch. The other egg might have been laid by now, so let's make sure if that is the case. I see it. We can put that by the torch as well. There we go. So we get that guy going. I don't know if we're going to raise up the baby raptors today. Oh, we got one hatched out already. That was the one. Well, I don't know. Boom. Okay, so put that right on top of the baby. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, can I get some access here? Is that our baby raptor? It is. Let's give him that much food. Guess we're doing it the old-fashioned way. There we go. So unfollow. This guy's more than, he's only got 30% left. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Let's go take our beaver around. We are going to need some more meat as well, so I think we'll, after we go collect a little wood, we'll have to take those raptors out. To take Ma and Pa Raptor out to collect some meat. To raise up those babies. This is actually kind of, it's not super easy to do with the Argentavis. We'll just run around with the beaver. Be a little bit easier that way. I ran out of stuff. Look out, moth. Head up this way. Oh, we got 2 Rexes, 3 Rexes, or no. Is that 3 Rexes and an aloe? Wow, 3 Rexes and an aloe. Oof. Maybe we're going to have to do something about that. 1 Rex is scary enough, but 3 of them? I hope someone knows something about it. Only on the island map loads and all the other maps. UAE 48. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that's about. I've been having some problems too. Okay. Grab this guy. There's a kind of a floating jerboa there for a second. Do I need cactuses? This is going to give me, this is just going to give me sap. I was wondering if it would give me some thatch as well with the beaver, but it's not. Because we're a little low on thatch. Okay. Alright, that's enough wood for now. The other thing I should be kind of careful of is any sort of auto crafting, that it's not going to use up our fungal wood supply, that it uses the regular wood first. Let's grab this guy back up here, put him in safety. Check on our other raptors. Okay, that guy's looking good. That guy is hatching right now. It's a level 218. So these guys are going to be quite a bit better, hopefully, than our wild-caught raptors. We're going to have a serious raptor pack here. Okay. Where did you go? There you are. And how far along are you, buddy? You're 3% already. Okay. Well, let's go take those other raptors out to collect some meat. And some hide. These guys need some saddles. Spit it out. That's a sheep. I don't really want mutton. Just saw an equus over here. I don't think Procoptodons would be real easy to catch. Use the AA garden station to grow your fungal wood. Free charcoal forever. That's true. Yeah, I don't want to do that for some reason this time around. Okay, we got something here. Let's get him. Oh, it's only level 20. Nice. These guys barely do much damage, do they? Alright, got that guy down. 95, a little bit more of a challenge. Get him. Yeah, we got him. Alright, so I'm going to put melee damage into you. I am out of food. Let's eat this. There we go. So how's the health on these guys? Looking pretty good, even though they don't have saddles. And let's pull up our spyglass again. I don't want to deal with this aloe if it's real high level. Get him. I think we can handle one aloe like this. We might have to heal up after it. That's a lot easier than the Inky. This is not armored. Nice. It's got a baby. Should we tame this baby? I don't think so. There, get him. Get him, boys and girls. Babies are so tough, though. There we are. Alright, let's see about adding some melee points into you. It looks like they got... I've never seen that as far as the sort of skin thing before. Yeah, let's go to melee damage. Alright, I don't want to drift away too far from my babies. I think we're going to skip the Deinonychus for today, but we want to get these raptors up to at least the juvenile stage where they're feeding off the trough. I can't wait to get a little further along here. I think since I'm out and about, I might as well grab some thatch, since we're a little lower on that. For running by trees anyway. These guys aren't real great for harvesting hide and any of that kind of stuff, but we're going for this equus. I guess we're going for the equus. Get them, boys and girls. Oh. Got him. Alright, where was that parasaur? There he goes. I think he's wedged himself over there. Oh, he's heading to the Rexes. We'll let him have his fun over there. There we go. Boom. Plenty of these guys around here. It's a 130. I don't really want to screw around with it. Okay, cool. Everybody follow in line, then we can just pull stuff. Really want to get the industrial grill going. That would be real handy. That would really speed stuff up for sure. Okay, so let's manually sort that. Should be some meat in here then. Nice. Alright, did the other guy hatch? The other guy's hatched out. Sweet. There he is. We'll accept that guy. Just give him some raw meat. Unfollow. Okay, you're still a baby. Give you that. And I just hid myself over here. Although I don't think I'm going to be hatching them out, I'm curious to see if these 4 torches are going to be warm enough for the Donakis, though. And we'll just keep experimenting with this level 20 versus our level 30 here. We'll see about this, see if this is going to work. Oh, it's incubating. Oh, it's only 7 minutes. Maybe we'll hatch out this level 20. Because why not? Alright, so that's going. Let's keep our meat cooking here. Boy, it takes forever, doesn't it? Okay, let's grab that. There we go. Alright, are those raptors under feeding trough? They are not affected by the feeding trough. Okay, so we'll have to move that thing then. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. These vanilla ones have like no range to them. But they don't cause, for whatever reason, the automated Ark trods really screw up the, let's put it right here on the other side. Resource respawns. Okay, so put that there. Wants care in 30 minutes. I don't know if we can actually get enough imprinting bonus off of these guys. And depending upon what it wants, we may not have it anyway. If it wants a walk, we can certainly do that pretty easy. Alright, so you're 7%. The other guys are 9%, so it shouldn't take too long for these guys to... The Donakas don't need to eat anything special, right? I think it's just raw meat. So we should be good that way. Well, that's pretty good. Alright, I am going to put this guy away for safekeeping. Get him in there. Oops, this guy. Oh yeah, I wanted to put the berries back in here as well. Put one of those in there. Getting to be dark again. Good thing I got all these torches going, right? Turds can go on the ground. Alright, so while we're waiting, what can we craft here? I do like the automated Ark garbage can. If we have that. Probably have to learn it anyway, so let's do that. Oh, it's a vacuum. That's why. Trash can is not what I was thinking of. I was thinking of the vacuum, which is that thing. There we go. Vacuum is what I want. I need 25 metal ingots and 10 electronics. Well, it's cool that I found some electronics today. By the way, has anybody seen any tech creatures on this map? I haven't run across any quite yet. And it was metal was the other thing. I do want to also have a forge. So let's build a vac. So the automated Ark vacuum picks up stuff that you throw on the ground. So there we go. Let's get a forge going. Alright, what are we going to need for forge? Probably a bunch of stone is what we don't have. I don't think tech creatures are here. Oh, that's too bad. If they aren't, I haven't seen any. Nope, nobody else has seen them. Okay. It's not just me then. Alright, so we probably need some stone. Let's go get some stone. I still have, I remember I have a necklace. Is this harvestable? Because it's kind of annoying. Alrighty. Can I harvest this? Here we go. I wish they wouldn't give me so much sand. That's the only thing that's kind of obnoxious. Sand when you don't need it because it's so darn heavy. But this would be actually a really good place to build, or excuse me, craft an adobe structure because I'm right near a bunch of cactus. So there I have a little cactus forest next to me, next to this base, and I got all this sand available. But it's not like it's hot or anything and I need the adobe structures. So it doesn't make a lot of sense, I don't think, for me to bother doing that. And it takes so much clay to make them as well. What was that? Oh, that's that guy. Because if there's a really nice... Pteranodon would just show up, I would definitely want to tame it. Checking these guys' food levels here. I want to get them up to where they can feed on the trough, but then again I might want to hold off for a bit before I raise them up, because I'm probably going to end this up pretty soon here. I don't know why I'm looking at all this stuff. Can I have a forge, please? There we go. Forge. We're going to do vanilla forge, wood, fiber. There's our wood. We got tons of wood now. That's nice. So nice having that castroides. And fiber, we don't have a ton of, but we do have a sickle. So we can get it pretty easy. There. We'll set it out here somewhere. We didn't put them in there. Okay, cool. Put that in there, and then let's go find... We don't have a ton of raw metal here, but we should have some. So at least cook up half of this. Actually, let's do that. And then we'll take half of that. Oh, I saw some meat in here. Some jerky. We don't want that in our... Oops. Oh, we got our crappy Deinonychus has been hatched.
By the time you hear the skull,
hey, we got the
it's often
dossier or whatever that is. And
let's leap from a hiding place
imprint on him.
The Deinonychus is an
give him some of that business.
Jumping from wall ledge to wall ledge as it
Raptors at 12%.
To lie in wait.
Raptors are growing up. By the way, we should see what kind of stats these guys got. See if any mutations were involved. So we got 35 health, 26 melee, and this guy is kind of blows. Oh, he's going to want to walk. That's cool. This one's going to want to walk also. Also cool, 35, 26.
Raising a
And I'm not
Deinonychus in
sure.
captivity
This one's got
requires an alpha
35. So this will be a good male, good breeder male to have. Let's see where we were at with our male that we were using.
Even if the eggs
We
aren't
could probably also, this
breeding
one.
successive generations.
Oh yeah, so that'll be good. That'll be some of the
Unless
best
raised for
stats
eggs,
then
they cannot be tamed.
that we currently
The
have.
hunter instinct of a wild
We're gonna disable
Deinonychus
mating
is
though.
so strong that
We
it
don't need any more
reflexively
eggs
pounces on a would-be master.
from that pair of parents anyway. How are you? Let's put you in a dino ball as well. I don't want to leave you out if necessary. If it's not necessary, so let's grab you. We'll need all these dino balls anyway to do stuff. Boom. Actually, what would it take to make the Dino Depot terminal, other terminal here? Guess we gotta learn that. Gotta learn everything. We want the gun and the depot terminal. It's just one crystal, one metal. So let's grab that. Do we not? Things are getting out of hand around here. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna craft the terminal and we're gonna craft the gun. That'll speed things up. There we go. Put the terminal over there. And I'm going to exclude that structure. I don't even know what I need it for, really. There we go. Did you hit the like button, says BBonedust? I didn't hit the like button. You can hit the heart button, too, and you can spam that like that for whatever reason. I don't know if that does any good, but it's fun to do sometimes. Okay, we got that stuff. Got our guys put away. I'm okay. Put that there. So now this is going to be easier to cryo these guys when the time comes. All right, so we got Raptor. Oh, the baby Deinonychus is still following us. I thought I hit unfollow, but I guess not. Where is he? He's right down there. What are you doing down there, buddy? All right, let's get him with the gun. Dino gun. There we go. That guy's not going to get raised up to where we need him before we're done here. So 16%, I think that's where we get feeding off the trough. You know, I think that's probably a good place to end it today. We're going to put these guys away. We will finish raising them up probably in the next live stream. Let's get you put away too. We'll leave those other raptors out. And I think that should be a good place to end it up for today. I thank you guys for coming along today. Thank you very much for putting up with the my crazy sound issues. Maybe I looked very funny doing that. And then, of course, thank you to all of our members and everybody for watching and liking the live stream. That, of course, helped me out. So thanks to BBonedust, Pixie, Peko, Man Behind the Beard, Greenebean, and I thought I put the new one up there. Google Me was the newest member in the previous live stream. So thank you guys very much, and we'll see you next time.